What's going on, everybody? Almost Counts Collectibles here, and in today's video we're going to be going through a haul of collectibles and awesome retro items that we actually got from this really cool indoor flea market. Now, this flea market was one of those kinds where a bunch of different vendors have their booths set up, but the vendors aren't actually there. Everything's priced, and then you just go around to all these different vendors' booths, collect what you want, and then you pay for it all up front at a counter checkout. So we spent over 2 hours in this flea market and could have easily spent all day there. We kind of had to rush just a little bit, but we got some really cool items, and we're going to go through these bags one at a time and check out all the neat stuff that we found and what we paid for it. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, let's go ahead and go through bag number one. Now, first up, we have a couple shirts. So we have this cool Mario Kart shirt. Now, this is actually a kids extra large, but this shirt was on sale for $2. So thought that was a pretty neat looking shirt. We got that just basically to add to the collection. I don't know if they're gonna wanna wear it or not, but a pretty neat little Mario shirt. And then this one right here, my wife just had to have. So we've got this old school Nickelodeon shirt, bunch of cool Nickelodeon characters there. The arm sleeve on the side actually says Nickelodeon down the side. Just a really neat retro Nickelodeon shirt. So we picked up another shirt, $4 for that shirt. And then I grabbed this one for myself. Got this cool Mario Kart shirt here. And this shirt was $4.99. All right, so got a few shirts from that booth. Now, not everything in this bag came from the same vendor, but for the most part, stuff from the same vendors are kind of in a bag together, but I'm pretty sure those shirts were separate from this stuff. This right here. So I found this awesome little crusty Dracula figure. He has his cape. I snagged this for the Simpsons collection. So got that for $1.87. Awesome little addition to the Simpsons collection. And we got some figures. So we got some Dragon Ball Z figures. Got all three of these for $16.99, which is actually a pretty good deal because these retail for over $20 a piece. Now, I'm pretty sure they come with additional hands when you buy them new. These don't have the hands, but for the most part, they are complete. They're in pretty good condition. So we picked up some Dragon Ball Z figures. And then we got another bag of Dragon Ball Z figures to include Piccolo, which is one of my all-time favorite Dragon Ball Z characters. So got 2 bags of these Dragon Ball Z figures. Each one was $16.99, but that's less than the price of one of these new. So went ahead and picked those up. Then a vendor had some McDonald's toys. So I actually got 2 Toy Story 4 different toys here to go to the collection. I think, or I thought this was really cute. They come with actual like fair tickets because, you know, Toy Story 4, there's a part where there's a fair. So I don't, yep, that one has them too. It looks like they all come with them. These were 75 cents a piece, but they were also 50% off. So, you know, less than 50 cents each here for these Toy Story 4 McDonald's toys. At a separate booth, we got one of these Olympic gold Barbies from McDonald's to add to my wife's collection for $1. So we got Olympic gold Barbie in there. All right, this one came from the same vendor as the Dragon Ball Z toys. We got a battle damaged Iron Man with the Tony Stark head in there to go with him. Got that for $4.99. And then we got this. So this was from a different vendor. This was $5, but I think this might have also been like 25% off. We got a Space Jam action figure of Michael Jordan. Now, it says Michael Jordan. I guess that's Michael. It kind of looks like him. I know they made some different figures of the other basketball players like Charles Barkley and stuff like that, but that That does look like Michael, I guess as good as it can. So picked up a Toon Squad Space Jam figure there. And then we also got, so this was $1, but this booth was 50% off. I remember this was like 50 cents. We got a little Venom. I'm gonna take this one out just because you can't see him too well for the bag. So we got this Venom figure, and he like moves his arms and opens his mouth when you press on the back. So I got that for 50 cents. And that was bag number 1. So some awesome little collectibles and shirts there. Let's move on to bag number 2. All right, opening up bag number 2. And as you can probably see, we have more Space Jam figures. All right, these are actually plushies. But turns out I completely forgot about these. These were actually McDonald's. There were 6 of them, collect all 6. McDonald's plushies from the movie. And this particular booth had 5 of them. So we got one of the Monstars, we got Blanco here, and these are all still sealed, they've never been opened. We got Bugs Bunny, and these were all $7.99 a piece. These were not on sale. We got Daffy Duck. We got Lola Bunny with her gym bag there. And we got 2 of the little Nerdlucks of the little monsters. There's 2 of them in there. Now, the one that we're missing is Taz. But after we got done at this flea market, and I looked these up, and we paid about what they're worth. It's not like we got a good deal on them. I found a listing for all 6 for in the low 40s plus shipping. And I think all these came to 30 something. So we actually picked up a sealed Taz to complete the collection for $2 on eBay plus $4 shipping. So Taz is coming because I just had to complete the set. Once I found out we were missing one, I had to grab it. So I did get it off eBay just because you don't see these very often. But we now have the complete Space Jam McDonald's plushie collection, all sealed for around 40 some dollars. All right. I finally got Home Alone 3, got this for 50 cents on VHS. So now we have Home Alones 1, 2, and 3 on VHS. This is the first time I had ever seen this one. So the Home Alones are complete. I don't really care to get any of the other ones. I think I'm fine with these 3. I don't even know if the other ones came out long enough ago to be on VHS. I know there's some more Home Alones, but got Home Alone 3. And I don't agree that it's better than the first 2. I don't know what Roger Ebert was thinking there, but it was a good movie. I did enjoy it. All right, bag number 3. We've got a few VHS tapes here. We have The Rescuers. So we have the first Rescuers in good condition. Got this for 99 cents. We have Mulan, the special edition VHS. I didn't know they made a special edition. We already have Mulan, but Mulan's one of our favorite Disney movies. So we picked up the special edition. I don't know exactly what's special about it. All right, this special edition includes an exclusive sneak peek at the all-new Mulan 2. So I guess it just is the sneak peek and the new cover art. So nothing too special about it, but it is nice to have the other version for the collection. All right, my wife found these. So we got some awesome CDs. We got NSYNC and Britney Spears, your #1 requests. We got the Backstreet Boys For the Fans, disc 1, 2, and 3 here. Let me put them in order. So we got 1, 2, and 3. These were 2 something a piece. I think these might have been like 50% off as well. We actually found this one at a Goodwill not too long ago, but they had all 3. I'm assuming 3 is it. There might have been more. But they had 1, 2, and 3 at this particular vendor, so she went ahead and snagged those for the collection. I got the Back to the Future Complete Trilogy on DVD. Like new condition, this has been used, but it's in really good shape. I opened these to make sure that the discs were in there. Well, I opened most of them. I didn't open this one. So this is a Goosebumps DVD. Got this for $1.89, but it was 50% off. I got a copy of Max Payne 2 on the original Xbox. This was $7.69, so the video games were not on sale. They were the price. I opened this to make sure it was in there. It is CIB in good condition. So got Max Payne 2 for $7, well, almost $8. Got an Adventure Time book. So found this little book. Actually, my youngest found this little book for me. He knows I love Adventure Time. So this was $1. Got this little Adventure Time storybook. I don't know exactly what's in it, but it looks like it's got a bunch of little stories, probably from the show. Really cool to add to the Adventure Time collection. All right, I got this for my youngest. So Superhero Squad from Marvel, the Infinity Gauntlet on Wii. Once again, this was $7 something. Looks really cute. Hopefully it's fun. He's really into the Marvel characters right now, so this will be really fun for him to play. So picked up a copy of that. Got a few more games in here. I'm just going to grab them all at once. So finally tracked down a copy of Halo 3. I actually don't have this, and every time I go into a retro video game store or something, they're always sold out of Halo 3. They don't have any. So I got this for $3.99. This was actually from a different booth than these other games, but this is CIB. It's super clean. Grabbed a copy of Halo 3 for less than $4. All right, then from that other booth, I got Grand Theft Auto Vice City on PlayStation 2. In my personal opinion, if you're going to pick this up for any of the systems that it came out for, pick it up on PS2. The look of it is just a little bit different. It's just got a different feel to it. The sun effect, I think, is what does it. It's just got like this glare to it. Well, not really a glare, but like a different hue, I guess you would say. And it just makes the game look and feel different than from like the Xbox version, for example. So pick it up on PS2 if you have a chance, but I've been on the lookout for this. Got it for $7.69. It is CIB in good shape. And then I picked up the complete first season of SpongeBob. My youngest is on a SpongeBob kick. So got this for $3.29 for the complete first season of SpongeBob SquarePants. All right, what else is in here? All right, got a comic book for, this was actually 50% off. My youngest loves Wolverine. Wolverine's got a crazy looking face there. Picked up this comic book. And then the last thing in here is NSYNC in the Mix on VHS tape. So grabbed a copy of that for the wife's collection. All right, on to the next bag. Just a couple more to go. Now, this one's got some little collectibles and stuff in it. We have an Optimus Prime Mr. Potato Head here. I don't know if he's complete. He was on sale for $3. He's got his face in there. You can't really see his eyes. He's got the armor on. Just a cool looking little piece. My middle son is really into the Transformers right now, so we had to pick this up for the collection. Got Potato Head Optimus Prime. We got one of these little Snoopy keychain launcher things. This was 75 cents. I've picked up a couple of these already. I don't know how many they made, but I don't think we had baseball Snoopy. So picked that up for my oldest. I picked up Garfield and Odie here on the little motorcycle. This was 50% off, so it was $1. I think he actually already had this one. I couldn't remember, but I guess now he has two of them. So picked up that little Garfield. Picked up a Space Jam McDonald's Bugs Bunny. These were really cool. So this was 75 cents. I think it was 50% off. But they made a bunch of these and they like snap together on like a big basketball court. And when you roll them, they like move and do things. He just spins around. I remember having some of these, but I'm going to try to pick them up as I find them. See if I can find all of them eventually. But got Bugs there. All right. I think that's the last thing in this bag. Let me double check. I think it is. But for my oldest, I got this holiday mug here of Peanuts. We've got Charlie Brown. We've got Snoopy on there. Woodstock up at the top. Grabbed that for his collection. It was $1, so couldn't go wrong with that. Little holiday mug. And that is it for that bag. All right, the last bag here. Now this was really cool. I found this hanging on the end of one of the vendor's booths. This is a Wii carrying case. It's like brand new, never been used. I thought it would be kind of expensive, but it was only $5.99. So for $6, I had to pick this up. I'm kind of a sucker for these accessory kits and stuff like that for the consoles. And one day I think the Wii is going to be one of those consoles that things start to get a little more valuable for, just because it was very unique. It was a very unique system. But I got this Wii carrying case. Like I said, it's like brand new for $5.99. So we got that for the video game collection. I mean, just an awesome little case. And then as we were checking out, this was actually hanging in the back on a, like a board with some special pieces of clothing. Some of them were very expensive, but I didn't see the price tag on this one. So I asked them and they pulled this down and this was only $4. This Wolverine hoodie was $4.99. $4.99 for this Wolverine hoodie. Looked awesome. Couldn't pass it up. So I had them throw that in the bag as well. So that concludes all of the bags from this flea market. Let's go ahead and try to throw everything back and we'll talk about how much all this costs together. All right, so here's a look at everything that we picked up from that flea market. We got the Wolverine hoodie, we got the Wii carrying case back here in the background. We got a Marvel comic that's kind of hard to see back there behind the Rescuers. We got the Rescuers on VHS, Mulan Special Edition, that NSYNC VHS tape, Home Alone 3 on VHS. We got some awesome video games to include Vice City and Halo 3. We got the Adventure Time book, we got the Snoopy figure, the Potato Head Optimus Prime. We got the Bugs Bunny Space Jam McDonald's toy. We got a Garfield figure there. We got the Holiday Snoopy and Charlie Brown mug. We got those awesome CDs, the Backstreet Boys, NSYNC and Britney, the Goosebumps DVD, Back to the Future trilogy on DVD. We got the Krusty the Clown vampire / Dracula figure there. We got the Iron Man figure, some awesome shirts to include that Nickelodeon shirt, some Dragon Ball Z characters, the Space Jam Michael Jordan action figure. We got Gold Medal Barbie. We got some Toy Story 4 sealed figures. We got the Space Jam plushies from McDonald's back in the day. Just some really cool little odds and ends. There was some awesome stuff at this flea market, guys. We could have spent the whole day there. But we paid roughly $175 for everything that's here. The Dragon Ball Z characters alone were over $32 just for them, but they were well worth it. And then all of this other awesome stuff that we got, the video games, the DVDs, the figures, the shirts, all that cool stuff. Let me know what you guys enjoyed the most. And let me know what you guys have been picking up from your local thrift stores and flea markets. But we're going to go ahead and wrap this video up. And until next time, everybody, keep collecting and we'll see you next video.